Guardian. Stay sharp. Stock's always changing. Don't take too long. Earth's a good place. Worth fighting for.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
We're starting today pretty early. I figured if I'm playing games, I might as well turn on stream. So, um, this one's gonna be a pretty chilled stream. I'm gonna do
Good luck out there,
some
Guardian.
Destiny,
It
and
doesn't help
then
Show 'em
later
that they
today I'm
can't
gonna
mess
be
with
doing
us.
some Minecraft SMP. So, but we're starting off with Destiny for today. I wanted to hop on Destiny. Yeah. I forget what I was doing. Oh, that's right.
All runs together, doesn't it? Maybe just me. I can help
Yeah.
you.
So I'm starting off with Destiny. Whoops. Keep hitting things. Oh, what's he doing? Oh, yeah. So I want Operation. I haven't seen the last couple of streams. How's the new character going? I don't think I've streamed Destiny since I haven't played Destiny actually since the last time I streamed. So, exactly the same as when you last saw. But off stream, I did equip my Actium War Rig.
Weren't you just here, Guardian?
Uh, because of the seasonal stuff. I've equipped my Subsistence Onslaught Breakneck. So, this weapon is super fun, especially the Subsistence Onslaught. And I like it so much that I even put a memento on it and give it the Twilight keepsake. So it's like proper black shader. So, this weapon is super fun. And with the seasonal stuff, it gives me damage resistance, it reloads itself, and this steadily reloads ammo as well. So I'm constantly gaining more ammo and constantly keeping my
All runs together,
onslaught
doesn't
up.
it?
And also Subsistence, which does the same thing. Defeating targets reloads the magazine. So
Earth's a good place.
there should be never a time where I have to reload this gun, but it can also fire incredibly quickly. So that's the build that I'm going with. Just machine guns, machine guns, and machine guns, and machine guns, and they constantly have ammo. Right, what was I doing? Yeah, and yesterday I think there was a TWAB that released where they were talking about some changes uh, coming to the Titan as well. Like they're making the melee stronger. Um, they're changing a couple of abilities. When you place down a rally barricade, enemies will shoot at the barricade instead of you. Enemy enemies will aggro to you when you place your barricade. Um, and like just some tweaks, but um, it should be like very fun to play Titan. Okay, gonna keep doing some Europa stuff. It will be cool to see like the differences between, because I mostly play Hunter, which is like very aggressive. They're meant to be very high damage, but like squishy. Um, Titan is meant to be like the exact opposite of that, and it's really cool that um, they're getting a change that will make it so that you will take even less damage than before. Stream's being laggy. Mm. I mean, that's not too bad. Maybe it's because I'm trying to watch. Here, let me get rid of that. That might make things a little better. I'm not downloading anything, am I? I can see here though. Yeah, not as high as I want it to be. Maybe I'll put. That should keep things a little more manageable. Should make it like consistent, if anything. Oh yeah, huge increase. Well, if it keeps lagging, let me know. But I have hopefully made that a little better. So I can do this as well. Yeah. That should be okay. So, I want to close that too. There. I forgot that I had this equipped. Um, so yeah, what I'm gonna be doing this stream is trying to unlock, um, all the subclasses, and I'll be going in order of story. So I'm gonna do Europa first, so I can get stasis. Then I'm gonna do Lightfall, so I can get Strand. And then I'll be doing. Actually, no, Witch Queen first. I'm gonna do
Pixies, sisters, and brothers out
Europa,
amongst the
then Witch
stars
Queen,
and here at home on
then
Europa. We have suffered a
Lightfall,
great loss today.
and then
Our beloved
Final.
by pawns of the once great machine. As always, they eagerly seek to eradicate us.
At least this way,
Remember,
like I'm staying
light
within
only
the
burns
purview of
bright
the story.
so long, but darkness is forever.
I kind of miss. Uh-oh. Kind of miss when I didn't know the story already. You know? Like, that'd be fun. I guess that's why the seasonal model is, right? It's to keep the story always fresh. You're always doing something new. That being said, it's not like, it's not like I don't love to replay games. I'm just considering it. I played Code XP, Halo 3, Halo Reach on the mobile. I'm taking the fight. I'm just replaying it. Do you think that's why you're making a change to make things refresh more often? I don't know where that guy was just standing. Oh shit. Yeah, I've been playing a lot of Minecraft SMP. It's so funny, I have this whole build to not have to reload, and I keep reloading. This is playing it correctly. Yeah, I think that's why they're switching into the new model. It'll be really, really, really fun after episode 3 is done. And they move to the like new seasonal model. It's gonna get like the non-linear story and stuff like that. Like I'm actually really excited for that. Because it reminds me of like ODST, which is my favorite Halo game. I mean, clearly ODST is my favorite. I'm only wearing the closest armors that I could find. Okay, so it's not me. It's definitely not me. Is stream still being laggy with me? 'Cause I feel like it really shouldn't with that internet speed. I think it should be fine. I'm just gonna trust that it's fine. is one thing in the future. When I'm considering making upgrades to my stream is I need to make that. I need to take it to a shop so that it doesn't have that internet issue. So stream won't just like randomly cut out. Oh, I missed this.
I'm here to fight for the light, and so are you. If this is how we're going to do it, I'll be by your side. But we are toying with power neither of us understand, and I have no control over it. If anything happens to you, I may not be able to help, but I'll do what I can.
I have seen what power has done to Aramis, but
I love this guy's
perhaps
voice.
you are different. Perhaps there is hope. Praxis. He is the visionary mind behind Aramis's technology. He brings power from the darkness itself. But Verix was
That
not
reminds
privy
me.
to his secrets, his experiments. You must discover how he creates
I've been
these
getting
dark
into like
weapons
deep lore of Warframe lately,
and stop him.
and like going on like binges of the Warframe wiki, and I've been learning so much about the world and about the history and what has actually been going on to make the story the way that it is. Because I think you get a lot of the like you understand what's going on, but I think if you want to know like the history of how we even got here in the first place, the setup to the story, I think it's important to take a look at the wiki. Do some reading. The story really is just humans fucking themselves over. Yippee. Just saved him, man. I got loot on him. Okay. Need more bags. It is kind of wild though. This game. Like, I know in my case, like, everyone that is in this game, everyone that plays this game proper, like, that's in it, like, they're like in it, you know? This game has such a hold on people, myself included. And I do think part of that is that it is so like there's no other game like it. That being said, if any developer comes forward is that, you know, working to make a sci-fi first-person shooter with really solid gunplay and like really smooth, nice feeling controls. I think people would be really into it. Like, Destiny itself is, I don't think it's why people are sticking around. I think it's purely just because there's no other game that's like Destiny. There's games that are similar, but there's nothing that
Looking at
scratches the
Ravan's
same
report,
itch.
I can see how Aramis would be a fierce opponent. But from what we've seen, even her own lieutenants fear her. It's hard to square that with what
I think
Varix
a lot of
told
people
us.
are like that,
That
though.
she had good intentions once. That scares me. That the darkness could change a person that much without them noticing.
Like, there's a lot of people that play this game that, like, this game becomes part of it, you know?
This conflux, Praxis
Like-
built it himself. It's a
I don't
little
normally
cover
play
me and
the
I'll see
same
what I can find out.
games every day, kind of thing. Um, except for, like, I feel like I like to swap around between games a lot. But there are few that just have to hold on me. That's like, I know that I can hop onto them and always have a good time. Destiny is one of my favorites. Like, no MMO feels like this, where it's like good, solid controls that powers feel cool. Like, it plays like an action. Like, you can still see random people running around. Damn, this weapon is awesome. Once it gets going, it gets going. I do think, though, that this game is deep need for some innovation because I think even Bungie is realizing
Drillers of House Salvation have found glimmers
gameplay that they're providing, while it's fun,
left behind, perhaps by the ancient Bray,
they're realizing that they need to provide more
before they drain
novelty ideas. You know, like, things interesting. Like, don't get me wrong, shooting enemies in this game feels amazing. Like, if you're berserkers. But when it comes to different ideas coming to Destiny, I think I'm super excited for it because I think they realized that like Onslaught played really well. When that game dropped, a lot of people and it's just good. I think because of how different it was. But it'll be good to see consider it like when you're playing Call of Duty, like you pop on because you want to do like the multiplayer PvP. But then I just leave the stream on because it's oh yeah, I can sleep on it. Let me know if you want me to like lower the volume. We're just gonna be rambling about Destiny, keeping like a low tone, so you're more than welcome. Like when you're playing Call of Duty, like I was saying, Call of Duty, then there's also zombies. And I think we need more stuff to find. The zoom thing. But it feels as though like it's just not the same experience. Maybe look at like such big changes in game.
Looks like Praxis found out we're trying to shut down his complex. He sent a server there to protect it.
But it feels like that bigger change. Where you can't even categorize it as the same. I think Minister is definitely where you're given a point. Because that game mode was so different. Not only does it feel different to play, but like function, like the builds that you bring into Onslaught. It's no longer is it survive. Game's like a lot louder than you. Sorry. Turn the game down. Is this? Oh, hang on. I don't think I have the mic close enough to my mouth. There we go. Is this better? I realized that I didn't have the mic close enough. Normally I have the microphone like right up against my mouth, so you're welcome. Yeah, I haven't streamed in a hot minute, so you'll have to forgive any rookie mistakes. Hopefully now you can properly hear my rambling. I don't know if you caught any of what I was saying. Also, feel free to fall asleep at any time. Because I'm just going to be rambling about Destiny and playing for a bit, so you're more than welcome to fall asleep. But yeah, so in the like next update that they're thinking, well, I say that like future plans for Destiny is they're going to be adding game modes that feel entirely different to like the normal Destiny experience, which I think will be really healthy for the game. I think that people really like the gunplay and the character building and like all that kind of stuff. But the gameplay itself is getting so stagnant and like samey that like people have kind of mastered like builds for that kind of gameplay. But then you have stuff like Onslaught, which is like you have to defend a point, and if you let the enemies blow it up, then you lose. I think having stuff like that is really fun. It would be nice to see like a horde mode shooter, kind of like in Halo ODST and Halo Reach, you had Firefight. It would be fun to have a game mode that's like the whole point is just to survive. And like you will die eventually because the difficulty will get progressively harder. There we go. I think the non-linear story is something that I'm excited for. Here it's less of like having a quest objective and then going to that objective and then like that's it. I think that the design of missions should be very different for Destiny because you have these like big open worlds, right? And a lot of work goes into making them. But then the mission design doesn't facilitate using that space. I think that's the issue that they're coming with now is you have these big explorable spaces that are really intricate and very cool if you like stop and take a look at it. But yeah, you don't have the mission design that facilitates using these spaces. Like I think the original reason why they wanted these spaces was so that they could like ram just a bunch of different mission flags around and have you run through the same space over and over again. But for like different missions. But it would be nice, and it will be nice to have missions that properly utilize the space every time, you know. Like, case in point, like I'm just booking it directly for the quest marker that they're giving me. But there's way more space in here than what they're actually using, or what I'm using rather. It could be utilized a lot better, I think. Shit. think later I'm going to hop onto Minecraft and hopefully, what was I saying? I don't remember. Oh yeah, I'm gonna play some Minecraft later. I've been doing so much off stream, like in that world. Like the last couple things that I made in that world were I made an XP farm. Slash like castle, like it's a kind of a 2-for-1 kind of build. Like it spawns mobs in this like square to kill them. And then I've also got like a castle that's gonna attach to it. And I built like a my brain just shut off. No more brain. Brain gone. Brain go bye bye. No brain. Smooth brain hours. It's so fun having ADHD sometimes, and by that I mean just a confusing existence. You'll have these thoughts that you get really excited for, and then 2 seconds later, your brain's just like, no, 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 no. You're not allowed to keep that. I feel like my memory might actually just be terrible. I may just have memory issues. I feel like that's like a common thing I've been noticing. But that's okay. I'll just be your guys' brain dead zombie. No brain. There we go. Maybe that's like when people have severe ADHD. That might be. Should look into that. Be kind of interested to like properly look into like what exactly does ADHD affect. I think a lot of people, and by a lot of people I mean like my parents, for them being able to explain why things happen, at least in your brain, like having a name for it and having like, you know, I think that's the same reason why therapy is very difficult for that generation. It's because like they don't want to burden themselves or others with that perceived stigma. But I think that it's important to realize that putting a name to something doesn't immediately like it doesn't become a crutch, you know? And I think a lot of my parents' generation, they look at like people saying like, "Oh, I've got ADHD" or like autism or what have you. I think they look at that and see it as like people just trying to get an easier pass at things, you know? Like as if they're lying about it or like just saying it so that they can be treated differently. I don't know. I wonder if that's a common thing that's that happens with like people's parents. Because that's what I've noticed. At least with my parents. Or at least my parents' generation. Mm. There's that idea of like people will say things to like just get something out of you or like will call themselves something to um, be given a little more slack for things, you know? Mind you, this might be an experience of mine that is just not shared at all. This might just be like a hyper specific issue of mine. Just like, is that reloaded stuff? Oh yeah. It's so funny that he calls it a tiny servitor when he knows exactly what that is. Why would he call it a tiny servitor? Did the Elixir not have ghosts? Now I'm curious. Like, you know what? I don't think they did actually. I don't think the Elixir had ghosts. I think the ghosts came about because the traveler like realized that it was in danger when the darkness showed up, so it like made the ghosts as like a last ditch effort to defend itself. Anyway, back on topic. But yeah, I wonder if it's like a me issue or what have you. Well, not a me issue, but like,
Now we must act. I will give these guardians the destruction they crave.
there we go. So weird. Stream just dropped for no reason. Forget that I need to be like right up on the microphone. I don't know if you guys have been hearing like what I've been saying. But yeah, therapy. I feel like more parents should get into therapy. Just as a whole, you know? And I don't think there's anything like too wrong with I don't think there's anything wrong at all with like acknowledgement. Like there's only so much that you can bury your head in the sand, you know? So I think acknowledgement of like mental illnesses and like those perceived flaws is it does more good than it does harm, you know? Because one, like it destigmatizes um these kind of things, which I think is very important for for everyone, you know? I think destigmatization of mental illnesses is something that the world would do better by. And like it's good to see that like the newer generation, like my little sister's generation, like with the advent of like TikTok and stuff like that, I think we're seeing a lot more of like just everyday people. And because we're getting more of a taste of like
Guardian, I don't even know where to begin. It seems every day I know less and less. But that's not why I came here. The Vanguard has been watching Aramis, and I have important intel for you.
hmm hmm
You've clearly disrupted Aramis's plans. Vanguard scouts report that she's fled to the Cosmodrome,
damn.
perhaps to loot the remains of the old House Devil's hideouts. Her plan is unclear, but I believe she's getting desperate. Go to Earth. Find out what her next move is. And Guardian, I understand what you're doing. Fighting fire with fire. But darkness is not our friend. Darkness caused the collapse. By all accounts, it seeks to cause another.
Actually, wasn't the darkness that caused the collapse.
Away from the light. The city needs you. I need you.
The
For now, do what you must for the good of humanity. But don't lose sight of who you are.
shh. You just gonna stand there? Normally they disappear. Oh, ew. Ew. Gross. Ew. Ew. Zavala eyeball texture. Zavala mouth teeth texture. Interesting. What is it talking about? destigmatization. It's good to see that the new generation is I don't even think they're like putting in like a conscious effort. I think. Would you like a hand again? Sure. Yeah, I'm just doing some missions, continuing off where we left off. But yeah, I don't think that the new generation's making like a yeah, um, making like a conscious effort to hello, um, to destigmatize mental illness. But regardless, they're doing a very good job of it. Okay, what's the next mission? Speak with Shah. Ew. Why did I speak with Shah Han? I forget how I got onto this topic. I think it was like talking about my own ADHD and how it affects me like every day. But then as soon as I like try to talk about it to my parents, they're like, no, no. Want to give me a weapon challenge again or just survive? Just do whatever. I've removed my own restrictions, so like I'm wearing my Actium war rig and my Rickneck auto rifle, my Thunderlord. So like I still don't have my subclasses because this is a new character, but I'm using my vaulted loot. Yeah, I really like my Breckneck rifle. It even has my the buffing titans. Yeah, I know. I saw. I think it was yesterday. Astacross made a video on it. I'm really excited for that because like now that I'm getting into Titan, they're like buffing them and making their class identity more like prominent, which is very cool. Like, I feel like the game just doesn't have um like typical like tank roles yet. So it'll be cool to see like being able to aggro enemies and lots of damage resist. Like the damage resist on a lot of the abilities is being like upped a lot in PvE, which is gonna be very fucking cool. Yeah. Defeat Fallen in the Cosmodrome. Okay. Easy enough. Oh yeah, Sylphina. What do you think of the Frontiers update? Like with them wanting to add more stuff like Onslaught. Huh. It is. It is really promising. Like I heard a few words that like got me really interested. Um, that being like the roguelike game mode that they want to add and the non-linear story. of the new, like, the new content drop. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm really excited for like Revenant and for um the story coming after that. Boing, 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 boing. There we go. Like, I'm excited for Revenant, and I'm excited for the um are they temporary? Well, I mean, I think this is just my thoughts on it. Um, but they said that it was going to be very similar to Exodus Garden. Where's that? Is it this? Okay. They said that it was going to be very similar to the content drops in the Into the Light update. So, and like we can still play Onslaught, even though that update is like seasons ago. So, I think that they're gonna take that way of doing it, where at least I hope so, where it's gonna add like more general things, you know? Yeah, because it would be super fun to hop onto Destiny and then be like, okay, do I want to play the roguelike? Do I want to play the like Onslaught, like the tower defense kind of thing? Do I want to do what else did they say? Horde shooter, like a survival mode. That would be cool. But yeah, like having game modes that um, make more builds viable. Because when Onslaught came out, I think a lot of people realized that they needed to change their build because it wasn't just like normal Destiny fare. Yeah. So it'd be really cool to have more game modes that like really change the way that you play and like make more builds viable. Cause like yeah, exactly. Like you need to think about like ammo economy, you need to think about like how are you going to hit multiple targets. So more designs like that. And I was talking earlier about what was it? Um oh yeah, like the new mission design that they're gonna go with, where it's like the non-linear story. Like I think it'll make a lot better use of like the open worlds that Destiny's known for. Because like you have these big open worlds, but then they're not using it. Like the mission designs is very like point A, point B, point C, but they're putting it in an open world. Yeah, yeah, I completely agree with that. I think the non-linear story stuff is really gonna make things like fun again. Because exploration is gonna be such a big part of of the game after that. gonna do a strike now. We gonna do a strike now. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Seasonal story model for the last few years was so. Yeah, exactly. Like, I think a lot of people have agreed that it's like checklisty. Like, you hop into Destiny, you play the new missions that drop, and then you hop off. You know, but I think it'd be better for the game to have like mission designs that um, is more like they just drop you in a world and just let you go, because it'll be, you're actually playing a game and not just watching an interactive movie, because that's what the seasons are really. Is just it's not so much a game as much as it's like a movie that you can play through. So I think the non-linear story, like, is it just taking all of the content and moving it around? Yes, but at least the in-between points feel more substantial. Mm. That's cool. Eventually, I would love to get Eventually, I'd love to get like a replica weapon.
Barracks, we're here. Heading in after Aramis now.
Like, I have a 3D printed thorn, but it's really small. It's not to scale. I think it's like a third of it. But like, I want the full scale. Which one would I go for? Like between the skins, probably the Taken one. Like regular thorn, but has like the Taken effect on it. Or the red thorny one.
Hello, Pawn. It's no surprise to find you here.
Aramis, you must not do this.
Oh yeah, I would want like a thorn. I would want Monte Carlo would be a really cool one as well, just because it's one of my favorite weapons. I also really like the Verglass Curve, but that's just a bow. I don't think there's Lumina. Lumina is a cool looking weapon. I think it's a little too weak for my tastes. Like, I'm sure for the rest of the people in the group that you're using I know. Yeah, Verglass is one of my favorite weapons. Especially with a hunter, because you pop your Verglass and then you just shatter dive into it.
Tell me, Barracks, was it not you that
I am really excited to see.
in the prison of
I think it's October 8th. We're getting the changes to Titan.
a hypocrite? Yes. At least here they die for a cause.
Overall, it improves damage output and keeps my grenades. Yeah, true. True, true, true. Yeah, because you. Oh, yeah, you have the League Watcher.
I'm no monster. What I do for the future of our people.
Open that portal, and you kill them all.
Many will die. Yes, but more shall live. She's so insane. I am excited for Revenant because I love the Elixir. I want to see what echo is gonna be used. The thing I'm most excited for though is the third third episode. Mostly for the armor, and also just because I fucking love the Dreadnought and I want to explore it. And I want to look like a cool um I want to look like a cool undead pirate. Uh, The darkness pervades her mind and spirit.
We'll stop the barracks. We have to.
Damn, you got two of them active? I'm hoping that the Stasis Titan feels a lot better to play. I know they're getting more like frost armor uses, and the damage resist bonuses are going to be very nice. Yeah.
There she is. It's on.
Yeah. I mean, looking at uh like the chart of how many people are playing what classes right now. Like, yes, Prismatic is the new one, So of course a lot of people are going to be playing it. But Stasis Titan has always been kind of ass. So it definitely needs some buffs. I do like that the uncharged melee is getting a buff. Oh yeah. Well, does it? I don't know. I feel like it counts as a charged melee. Oh, interesting. So Stasis, Strand Titan is gonna be a little better. I mean, they are buffing, what is it? The, like, weave armor as well?
Ours was a world of
Prosperity and
not
peace.
unlike
Your golden age.
we worshipped the great machine. But fate intervened. With it came a whirlwind of destruction. In the chaos,
Oh,
the
yeah.
machine fled, abandoning us
Yeah, before the new update,
like most
Strand Titan. I forgot about that.
with rage. In the wake of loss, Aramis rebuilt a life
Because people were
new,
soloing
one
like raids
from
with Strand Titan with the Strand grapple.
only destruction of that which abandoned us. Varric's fears for Elixni lives. At the command of Aramis, they will meet their end. We all do. We must all make choices. Aramis chose herself over her people.
True.
If Aramis is to succeed, the great machine
It'll be nice to see like Stasis get a little better, but also just Titan to get like
there is only one truth.
death. Um, yeah, it'll be nice to get um, like new abilities for Titan, like being able to aggro enemies and shit like that. I think it'll be a really nice change. Because suddenly having a Titan on your team means that you're a lot less likely to be hit, which is that's a bit much, but I'm hoping for some point in the future to get it. Yeah, me too. Um, it was talked about in um the newest update, like the going inside the Traveler and stuff. Yeah, it was talked about in well, it was hinted at in Lightfall. Um and then Final Shape came out and they were like, "Oh, like Nightmare is a darkness power." So, I've been I've been cooking thinking like what exactly would that look like? Like I think it would be really cool to yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Like huge debuffs. Um, but also we don't really have a like a way to make enemies turn on each other. And I think that one would be um a really good way to have that. Because Nightmare, Nightmare is all about like making like projections and memory and shit like that. Twisting memory. So it'd be cool if you had like a grenade that made enemies like fight each other for a little bit. I think that they're gonna call it haunt. Like strand stasis haunt.
Darkness is a parasite. It burrows its way into your soul and feeds on your most selfish desires. Your every wish, tainted and
It'd be cool if they called
become the very thing darkness wants
the
you.
subclasses like
In that
I mean
world,
they're definitely gonna call
there is
them
no future for
like
any of
cool
us.
names.
I
You know what would be even cooler as
have
well
witnessed
is
things,
if we got the
but it
darkness
happened.
subclass during
I refuse to let it happen
um
again. So know this as
I
you
don't know,
step
I feel
away
like
from the
I feel
light
like right
this
after the
morning.
dreadnought would be a really good
What
time
it
to
sent us
introduce
for
that.
was the strength to control darkness. We need only look inward and remember why we're here. We are
Like
humanity's final salvation.
yeah. Yeah. Like we're getting the dreadnought, so wouldn't that be such a cool way to introduce like using nightmare
Seeing you use
as a
stasis
power?
reminds me
Yeah.
how different we are. Even if you can control the darkness for good, nothing can change the fact that I was forged in the light. And all of this, well, it goes against who I am. What I am.
What am I meant to be doing now? Commune with the crux of darkness in Race Reborn approach. Oh, it's up there. Okay. Yeah. Thinking about changing my name in game too. Like to Selfina. I think mine's Living Zombie, right? Yeah. I had that um even before they let us change our names, I had Living Zombie. Yeah, I've been thinking a lot um like when they uh were talking about in Final Shape when they were talking about Nightmare being like a darkness power. Like that immediately put me on a spiral of like um here's what I think it would look like. Like here's the different what's it called? The like tags, I think. You know, you have like slow and weakness and stuff like that. Like, what would those be? Or for Nightmare? I think there'd be certainly one to either make enemies fight each other or make enemies like cower. Um, I think something like weaken, like just a second weaken, would be nice. Hmm. Or for grenades, I would want one that makes enemies attack each other. Fear struck? Yeah, that'd be cool. Like maybe like I don't know, acts like weaken, but then they also just like burn damage. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, that'd be cool. I'm just picturing too, because if Nightmare is going to be a darkness power, then that means that Nightmare damage is a thing. True. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I didn't think of that. Like, how would that even be a thing in PvP? I mean, I mean, but you could though. But you could though. I mean, how many people really remember the names and looks of their teammates and don't just shoot on anything glowing red in PvP? That could be one way to do it. It's like you toss this grenade and all of a sudden, everyone on the enemy team glows green and everyone on your team glows red, and now PvP, not PvP, um, like, um, fucking, I'm trying to think of the name. Like team damage, being able to hurt people in your team. That could be one way of doing it. I'm just saying. It would be really cool. As cool as it would be, time saying because PvP game modes would have to consider Rumble in the code to make it possible. True. I'm just picturing like someone pops a super, right? And they're in like a room full of enemies and allies. One person throws in like the nightmare grenade or what have you. And yes, they kill all of your team, but they also kill everyone else. It would be like it'd be like an Uno reverse. It's kind of so fun. For super reservers, well, that would be super cool. I would love that. Maybe for like the warlock, that would be their super. Is like you siphon health from enemies and debuff them. That would be super cool. Or even, I think like having that on the well for warlock and having that on the melee for hunters would be really cool. Or having that on the grenade for hunters and having that on the melee for warlocks, where it's almost like a Skyrim drain life for the warlocks, but a like big burst grenade for hunters, and then like a class ability thing for the titans. Yeah, 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 yeah. Gotta equip with Alex. And then like the the warlock grenade would be like the warlock grenade would be like you throw this ball and then it does like the slow burn damage kind of thing. Biggest debuff since they had Tether, which is currently the biggest debuff in the game, tied to Tractor Cannon. Yeah, true. I mean, if they're focused on doing the most damage, then yeah, that makes sense. They should apply. Uh, they should apply debuff a lot.
But her anger has made her blind, and it has made Varix see.
Oh, you know what would also be a really cool thing to do
Cannot save
is
Eliksni,
if they were to,
cannot save
if and when they add
Aramis.
that
We
subclass,
must help the Eliksni who wish to flee Aramis.
um,
Must give them the
yeah,
second
true.
chance she promised.
Um,
And then
what was I
the
saying?
way
Oh
will
yeah.
be
What would
clear
be
for
really
you
cool
to
is
end her
if
reign.
if and when they add the nightmare subclass, like say with the dreadnought or what have you, they should also make the um the scythe weapons that appear during events, like missions. They should make that like a heavy weapon, like a heavy melee, like an exotic heavy melee or something. Because I want to look all shadowy and shit, and I want to wield my fucking scythe. I think that would be super cool. I want to wear my really edgy armor, and I want to have my really edgy abilities, and I want to wield a fucking scythe. Like if you're gonna give us nightmare, and you're gonna give us um this like taken armor from the episode, and make us go in the dreadnought, then you might as well go full on like Grim Reaper Halloween mode, and just let me have a scythe. Because it's already in the game. There's already scythes in the game.
The skiff is prepared. Help my allies flee this ruined place, and they will become your allies too.
Supposed to be going. In the Eventide ruins, ensure the fleeing. Oh, this mission. I think I think the Destiny devs need to take a look at how many people are rocking the black shader and realize that they need to go into like it needs to have its edgy phase. Destiny needs its edge option. It'd be cool too to see because we saw like prismatic, or no, we saw like stasis become a damage type and strand become a damage type. Like I want to see what exotic weapons come out for Haunt. And I'm calling it now. It's going to be called Haunt. Either the subclass itself is going to be called Haunt, or one of the supers is going to be called Haunt. Because they wouldn't call it Nightmare. There's no way that they would call it Nightmare. It needs to be like different. Haunt? That is true. That could be the debuff name, yeah. It would be cool though to see like some older exotics be switched over to that damage type. Like was it Deathbringer? Deathbringer rocket launcher? Does void damage? I think it should be like nightmare damage. Mm-hmm. Oh, that would also be a really good option for um, having poison damage be a subclass thing. Because right now there's only 3 ways of dealing poison. 2 exotic weapons and 1 exotic armor piece. When, like, poison damage exists, 4? What's the 4th way? Because I know Thorn, I know Osteostrega, I know uh, the Warlock Necrotic Grips. I don't know what the 4th is. Hello, Lapis. Good morning. Thorn, Strega, Melee with Necrotic Grips, and Necrochasm. And Bad Juju. Oh, you're right, yeah, Bad Juju. Okay, but does anyone really use Bad Juju so that you can get that 1 poison burst after 100 consecutive kills with it? And you're right about Necrochasm. But like, I think poison damage should be like a proper damage type, you know? Touch of Malice. Oh, true, 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 true. It'd be cool to see. Like, I'm already trying to think of like what the exotic weapons would look like, or like exotic armor pieces. Ooh, you know what'd be really cool is like uh, a warlock helmet that looks like just like a skeleton skull, or like a hunter exotic helmet that looks like a skull. I don't know what it would do, but like I want to look like a Grim Reaper. I think that'd be super cool. Like, let me become part of the skeleton army. Bungie. Bungie, please. Bungo, please, I'll give you money. I'm okay with like poison. I think I think there just needs to be more options because it only being available to warlocks is kind of dumb. Like, sure, just play a warlock, but I don't know. I think that both hunters and titans should be able to use poison without an exotic weapon.
The more Elixni that escape, the better I feel.
Hmm.
They deserve safety, away from Erebus.
A victory, yes, but more
Like,
remain. And when I find them, they'll all die. Good riddance to traitors
like if you're gonna give
unworthy of my empire.
this cool like buff between Osteostriga and Necrotic Grips, like why is that only available to one of the three classes? I think that the other two should get something similar and have it be like different.
By your once great machine, there is no home for us when
Like
it still lives.
for warlocks, it makes sense that it's this like big AOE blast that does progressively more damage. I think for hunters, it should focus more on um, the thorn way of doing it, where it's like
Had hoped
you
some
add like way more.
friend I knew remained,
Um,
but after
I
what
think,
you did, I knew I was wrong.
yeah, like I think that
You know why they call
Titans.
us whirlwind? It wasn't our whirlwind that earned us that name.
I think Titans should be like poison grenade,
Elixni like
and
you
then
never proved we could stand up.
hunters should be like if they're wielding thorn,
Always do.
they should be able to add way more stacks of poison to a single enemy. Mind you, PvP that'd be kind of broken. But yeah, nightmare damage and it'd be really cool to wield. Um, you know what'd be a super cool weapon is like heavy machine gun that shoots the eye blasts from um, ogres, and it does nightmare damage. Because I think that Bungie's going more in that direction of like giving us. Yeah, exactly. Like they're giving us um like weapons that do like different bullets, like with the Choir of One. I would love to be able to wield. Oh, that reminds me actually, because um we got an exotic mission. It was a fallen boss in D1 that used ogre as a weapon. Damn. Because we got an exotic mission for this act, and we're getting a dungeon for the second act. Do you think that we're getting a raid for the third one? Because that would be really cool. Like, exotic mission, and then dungeon. The dungeon's coming October 11th. We're probably going to get a whole raid for the Dreadnought. And I hope we get. A lot of people reckon Scourge of the Past is coming back. Personally, I'm hoping for Wrath of the Machine. I haven't played either.
Don't you, Paul? One day you'll understand. When your city falls and your people die. When your traveler abandons you.
I want to see the exotic weapons that comes around. Like, what exotic weapon are we getting for the new episode? Something to do with the Fallen. We already have the line rifle with the Queenbreaker. Like the line breaker sniper rifle that the Elixni wield. And the shotguns that they wield as well. With Wolfpack? Wolf something? No, Wolfpack is something else. Or what's it? Not Fourth Horseman. Yes, Lord of Wolves. Yeah, like we've already got the line rifle, the shotgun that they wield.
Aramis is wrong about Varix, about Elixni. Varix
Because Choir of One was like like we
right thing.
straight up ripped the weapon out of a
Not weakness. Oh, please, Varix. You only came here to hide.
top-notch voice acting, by the way.
Coward. No! Releasing Vex put Elixni lives in danger. Many have already perished. Aramis, you are the real coward. Silence! I can stop you, Varix. I will enjoy watching your skull shatter into pieces.
So true. But yeah, Choir of One was like um, the Wyvern gun. So I'm curious what they're going to be giving us from the Elixni arsenal.
Aramis.
Because we already have the shotgun, we already have the line rifle. Oh wait. Like the shotgun she's wielding. Yeah, she's literally wielding it. Like the Lord of Wolves. Is that the exact same model? I think it is. It's the exact same model. Imagine halfway through a fight. Hang on, let me take a look at your weapon.
All that power.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Serving false gods.
Yeah. Punch.
Allow me to help you break free.
Ghost! This is... I can't. I'm sorry.
Look what I've done for you. No more light.
No more dark.
Look within. Focus your power.
How interesting.
The only thing we have to break here is you.
Come then, pawn. Show me.
The Exo sounds so cool.
You.
I don't think I've ever played an Exo before in Destiny, so I've never heard the like voice actor. She sounds fucking cool though. What the fuck? like it. I like the EXO voice. Man, just seeing them walk through my shield makes me very excited for the changes coming. Like shields really they negate damage, but they don't feel as substantial as the other class abilities. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think it was meant for you. It's just a part of the universe, bro. Wow, 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 wow. Mm. She had too much Gatorade blue. How it feels to chew fine. Stimulate your senses. It feels to chew 5 gum. Ah! Stimulate your senses. Fucking her freezing over. How it chews to feel 5 gum. Sense your stimulate. Oh, how it chews to feel 5 gum. Stimulate your stimulate. Ba, 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 ba. Haha, you're frozen. Haha. You're a little frozen bitch. You're a little frozen. Ba, 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 da, ba, 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 ba. I think we got the subclass now, right? This spot for my chair is so true.
You see now.
Darkness resides within, beckoning you, as it has many others, across lifetimes, timelines. Beyond ours lies another world.
Invaded by darkness, where guardians abandoned their light at the call of temptation. In that world, you were no exception. But here, in this world, light and dark swell within you side by
Yeah.
side, giving you strength.
I'm being so swollen.
Remember that when you step onto the ziggurat once more. You're there for one reason and one alone. To fully harness the darkness within you. It's time now. They're expecting you.
Lae'zel of Klesh Kalir uses the darkness.
I'm worried, Guardian. Wielding stasis may be taking more
Nice.
than you know. I can resurrect you with the light, but if using darkness consumes you,
You.
it may be powerless.
want you to know I'm here with you. Through light or dark. We're partners. Always.
Embrace the darkness. The darkness. I'm embracing it. Yeah, stasis. Uh. Then we gotta do my favorite expansion. My most favorite expansion ever.
You have taken control of the
Oh, you
darkness
can't sleep?
within and sent Aramis
I'm
to
sorry,
her end.
Lilia Wu.
It's time the truth presented itself to you. I mentioned before another timeline. My own.
Maybe,
There Aramis lived, and the temptation of darkness
maybe
thrived.
have some more milk or something.
It pervaded the minds of the good and preyed on their desires, bringing about a new dark age. I feared these events unavoidable, and though I still do, you've given me cause to hope again.
Yeah.
Our fight is far from over. We must prevent that dark future, no matter what. Thanks to you, I stand no longer at a familiar end, only a promising new beginning.
Yippee. Embrace the darkness. Ooh. Bioclasm, Tectonic Harvest, Howl of the Storm, and Diamond Lance. I have never seen these. Your slide distance is greatly increased. Sliding into stasis crystals shatters them. Ooh. That's cool. Shattering a stasis crystal or frozen target creates a stasis shard. This shard grants melee energy, while Tectonic Harvest is equipped. Picking up stasis shards grants frost armor. Fuck yeah. While sliding, activate your charged melee ability to launch a wave of stasis energy forward. Stasis demos? Okay. Activate your charged melee ability to launch a wave of stasis energy forward that freezes targets and creates stasis crystals. That's really cool. There, now I've got everything. The bits of the campaign when you temporarily gain the use of stasis. True. Bioclasm and Howl the Storm. Very slide heavy. Shift lift. Rally barricade. Size and burst. Class ability energy. Shattering grenades your boost. And shards, primary ammo. Station shard. Volley of frost armor, check down. What's the other way to make frost armor? Shattering a frozen target with a melee attack grants a stack of frost armor. Fractures and yeah, but stasis crystal or frozen target creates a stasis shard. This shard grants melee energy when picked up. Picking up stasis shards grants stacks of frost armor. Okay, let me try out Howl of the Storm to see if I like it, and then ooh. Damn, you really do slide for a while. What does that do again? Sliding into stasis crystals or frozen targets shatters them. Wait, I have a good idea. I have such a good idea. I need to pull out a specific weapon. No item slots? What do you mean? Yes, there is. What do you mean? But there is. There we go. Very glass curve. Yes, of course, everyone uses dim. Okay. This. And for glass. And I probably don't want to use Actiomore Rig because it has no effect. Do I have any armor pieces that would be better for this? Stasis Final Blows have a chance to create an escalating bonus to stasis weapon damage. Replaces your barricade with a personal overshield. When you activate your barricade, you gain the highest tier stasis weapon damage. Fuck yeah, that sounds cool as hell. Never used Icefall Mantle, so I guess I will try now. So now I make... That is so cool. Wow, I love that. That's so cool. And I get frost armor from that. Damn. Why does no one play Titan? This is awesome. I feel like walking iceberg. Okay, let's go take on the Witch Queen with her new ice powers. Oh wait, I gotta talk to fucking Zavalor. Then we can go kill the Witch Queen. Void for this one? Sure. So you did solar. You did solar for the first one. Did you do solar? And then stasis for Europa. Or no, you used solar. Yeah, you used solar for the first one. For the moon. And then stasis. And now void. Does that mean that you're going to wield strand for Lightfall? Yes, of course.
Aramis is gone.
Can't say I agree
Can't
with your
say I
methods.
agree with your methods.
You did what had to be done.
You did what had to be done. Europa is a treasure trove of golden age knowledge. That knowledge, good and bad, belongs to humanity and must remain.
Why did him saying treasure trove awaken like
Kelgon,
a
the
memory in me?
disorganized.
Treasure trove.
Targeted strikes will keep them that way. I've made an arrangement with the Awoken. Temporary immunity for Varix while he helps us secure Europa. It doesn't sit right with me after what happened to Cade. But there are greater threats on
Wait,
our doorstep
what?
now.
What am I thinking of? There was there's a YouTube animation that reminded me of, but I don't remember what it is. I just remember they say the words treasure trove in it. Hang on, I'm curious now. I need to know. Trying to remember. It was like a really terribly animated video. What was it? And then he did a little dance. He said something about a treasure trove, and then he did a little dance, and he was like a slime guy. He was like a slime dude. Here it is, the glib glob glab glab.
Delightful. Really delightful. I'm the Glub Glow Gabgala. I love books. And this basement is a true treasure trove.
See, I told you. I told you.
I am the
Glib glob glab glab. Double 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 glib glab glab glab.
I'm full of swibble glibber kind. I am
The yeast of thoughts in mind.
Swabble dabble glibber glabber swibble swap glab.
I told you. I told you it's a righteous treasure trove, and it was this big slug guy, and he did a little dance. I was right. I am the glib glub glab glab, the schwabble double 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 shibba shabba shab. None of those are words. There wasn't a single word in that whole sentence. All right, are you ready? Are you ready for the arguably the best campaign in all of Destiny? I am the schwibble glibble kind. I am the yeast of thoughts and mind.
In times of crisis,
Mommy is
people
coming.
look to their leaders for answers.
Mother.
But ever since the planets were ripped from our sky, it seems all I can offer are more questions. And now, with Mars returned,
My favorite character, Eris Morn. I love her so much.
Your theory was correct. The relic is of the pyramids. There's no doubt.
Word is out about Mars.
I need more time.
The Cabal are mobilizing. We need to...
Whoa.
Secure the camp!
Wait. It seems they have another target.
What are they aiming at?
Savathan.
Savathun.
Yo, it's Savathan. I love the look of the hive with their like thin spikes everywhere. I think they look super cool. Yeah. She really is mommy though. I'm excited to try out this new kit. I'm gonna freeze some dudes. I'm gonna kill some dudes. I don't know if I'm hitting them at all. Hello, Laughingstock. Hello, hello, hello. I'm playing Destiny. Laughingstock, I'm playing Destiny. We've been talking about the future of Destiny. How you been? I've been good. I've been freaking good. Actually, I've been really, really good lately. Like super duper freaking awesome, epic good. This morning, I got up and I was a little worried about something, but then I checked and then I really wasn't worried. And it made me very reassured and um yeah, things have been going really well. Things are looking up for me, which is really good. You know, people always talk about it, it gets better. People always say it gets better, and you know what? As long as you put in the work, it does. It does get better. I remember a year ago, a little more than a year ago, was the little character on the bottom right. Um, if you go on Twitch, you can make him talk. you can make the little guy talk. I'm the little character on the bottom right, but I didn't feel like setting up my stuff. So I put him there so you can make him speak. But yeah, I remember I was living in an apartment that was terrible. It had no heater for the water. It had mice in it that were pooping in my food. It was really just a bad time. And a year later, I'm living in a nice house with a lot of friends, and I have a cool job, and I get to stream to people, and um, yeah, so I'm doing good. I have a wife, and she's so pretty, and she's gonna come on stream when she's back from her family trip. We're gonna play games together. I love my wife so much. She's very sweet, and you guys can meet her, and we'll play games together. Where is Sophina? Sophina, Sophina, Sophina. Where are thou? Where art thou, Sophina? Great to hear. I give you the little guy a hug. His name is Smegma.
What you see is a window into
What you see?
Mars has returned with temporal instabilities,
Oh damn.
and Savathun's presence here is no coincidence.
Meow,
We
meow,
believe the
meow,
reappearance of
meow,
Mars drove her out of hiding,
meow,
and our intel says she may be in a weakened
meow,
state. The Cabal fleet is blocking the flight
meow,
path
meow,
onto her ship. We need you to find a way to get up there and track Savathun down. This may be our only chance
Sure,
to
yeah,
strike.
sure. What's up? I love the Void Soul. I love them so much. I love them so frigging much. They're my favorite thing in the whole world. I didn't hear what you said after the ad came out of nowhere. After what? What was the last thing that you heard, Laughingstock? Oh. Great hair, I give a little wild guy a hug. And then I said, oh man. Oh man, I was talking earlier in the stream about how I don't remember stuff too good. There was a little guy. We saw a little guy.
Head inside and get me to a console.
My wife. What the hell? Oh, yeah, Smegma. Yeah, Smegma, little man. I really like that I can just bust out frost armor, overshield. Wait, does it not give frost armor? I guess not, but it gives you overshield.
Bring me to the
And you can have frost armor on top of
See
it.
how this cannon works. I heard Savathun
Mommy.
Marasala.
Savathun is mommy.
Herself again so soon. Seems too reckless for a god of
What were
cunning.
you saying about me?
I was saying that you are a little shit, and I love you so much, and I want to stuff you in a sock, like a hamster, and hit you against the wall. Would you be okay with that, Smegma? Little guy? I think he'd be okay with that. I think he likes it, actually. Yeah. That's what you do with hamsters, right? That's what I do with Smegma, for sure. Dude, this frost armor and void overshield constantly is like the best ever. So good.
Okay, got it. We need fuel, power, and
You put hamsters in balls. I don't think they would fit in there. They're pretty small.
know what you're thinking, but trust me, this will work. My plans always work.
Get Smegma balls.
Start with opening the fuel lines.
I mean, I've already got a set, but yeah, I don't know if he would fit in there. I'm sorry. Ba, 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 ba. You know what would be really cool is if I could have um fuck, what's that damage to what's that fucking um amplified. If I could be amplified on top of this. Because then I would have damage resist from amplification and damage resist from don't your crystals give you when you're standing near crystals, or did they change that? That's the change they made with Frost Armor, right? Not anymore. Okay, yeah. Is now like that was replaced with Frost Armor. Okay. I do like that change. It's a good change. Which means I can do this, and then I immediately want to smash them, and I get armor for it. I want just like high amounts of damage resist. I don't think Void Overshield gives you damage resist, but it does give you more HP. Damn. Oh, does it? Oh. I had no idea. What they're buffing next season? Oh. Oh, is that Void Overshield gives you damage resist? You know, I think Stasis Titan might be my favorite, not gonna lie. Because everything feeds into one another really nicely with this build.
Next up, generators.
Like, I throw down crystals, I shatter crystals. Oh, nice. That'll make my build even better. I can picture a lot of people recommending Hoarfrost after after the buff. I love having more than one damage resist on. I want more. Yeah. I drew him. I drew him in like an hour.
Waving a red flag at a bull.
And we're the bull.
We're the bull.
Yeah, I drew him. And his hat says autism. Autism powered.
Right codes to get the lift moving. Only Cabal engineers carry them.
Up. Damn, I feel like a fucking tank. So cool. Autism powered. My favorite kind of superpower. Autism. Damn, Tectonic Harvest is like really good. Isn't there a way that Stasis Shards can give you overshield? I'm gonna look through my fragments.
Get me to that console. I'll activate the lift.
Frost armor? Oh, that might have been how it was before. Yeah, I'm used to the old stasis
You just have to adjust the trajectory.
where crystals gave you overshield and you had to stay near crystals. It is much nicer now, honestly. Yeah. I used to be a stasis main before Final Shape.
I saw marching orders from Kaido.
Like, this bow is my favorite one, and I would play exclusively Hunter. Because I really liked being able to throw down my crystals and then shatter them. And also, shatter skating was really fun.
Reload, Guardian. Don't worry, you'll be fine.
You fucking
Stand by to revive.
stand at the edge of a platform, jump, and hit the X button, and then you gain just a ton of speed.
To my knowledge, no Guardian has ever been on Savathun's ship before.
That's not true.
Either she's inviting us aboard, or she's so weak after that encounter with Queen Mara that she's getting clumsy.
I love her. I love Savathun so much.
But I wouldn't bet on it.
I wanna kiss Savathun. Right on the lips. Ba, 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 ba. Oh, you ever find the ways to get out of the map in this level?
Ikora, we made it onto the ship, and we're seeing traces of void light.
Because I know of two ways.
Guardian,
Two ways to get out of the map.
That's impossible. Perhaps we've acted too hastily. There are too many.
They're pretty easy to get to as well.
Savathun is the god.
I'll show you both of them.
To wait for
They're very
the
fun.
moment when her intentions are clear.
They give you some really cool views as well.
Forever. Just until we can provide backup.
Boing.
Guardian, Eris and I are pinned down.
Na, 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 na,
Turn
na,
back
na,
now.
na, na,
It'll give
na,
us
na.
more time to plan.
I don't think Savathun will give us free time, Ikora. This might be our only shot. Don't worry, we'll handle it.
Be careful.
What I do like about Titan more than Hunter is the stat that I like to make the highest is resilience. Whereas with Hunter, you have to focus on mobility, which isn't really all that great. So like the beefier you make yourself, the more you get to use your class ability.
Not corrupted light, Guardian, but light like ours.
So fun. I'm just a wrecking ball of ice. How is this not everyone's favorite subclass? Any shows I've been watching? There's been a few that I've been meaning to get into. I watched all of the Scott Pilgrim anime. That one was really fun. I've been meaning to watch Frieren because a lot of people have told me, one, Delicious in Dungeon, and two, Frieren are shows that I would really like. And I haven't watched either of them, so I want to. I guess it's just a matter of like sitting down and watching it. But everyone tells me I'd like Frieren. As for that, I think that's about it. That's all I've been watching. I watch a lot of YouTube. So like Game Grumps and like in-game activities, long range combat doesn't give stasis. True. True. Yeah, because Stasis Titan really focuses on being up close and grabbing stasis shards and all that kind of stuff.
The Hive shouldn't be able to use the light against us. They shouldn't be able to use it at all. The Traveler would never grant them that power.
Currently watching the new season of Murders in the Building and binge watching Impractical Jokers.
We need to find Saladin.
I really want to watch Peaky Blinders. I might get into Love, Death, Robots as well, because that's one that's been showing up on my For You page. And it looks really interesting. There's like one that's like a dude, and he's on a boat, and then this giant crab monster appears, and it's like, I want to fucking kill everything.
Those moths will attack if
But I will let all of you live if you get me to land. And this one guy is like, no. If we do that, they'll all die. Yeah. Wait, did we miss one of the? We might have missed one of the. Anyway, I know exactly where it was, but we missed it. This is where the second one is. It's a little tricky. Oh, no. Oh, no.
That statue doesn't look Hive. I've never seen anything like it.
It's up here. Right here. Just don't fall. Oh, there you go. If I go down, I can't get back up. You have ways to get back up. I do not. Unless I already used my crystals, I guess. No, you have grapple. And I can throw down stasis crystals. But yeah, you can get really good views from there. I mean, I guess I have Mountaintop, right? Does Mountaintop get you all the way up there? If I were to pull out my Mountaintop, would that get me... Hang on, I'm gonna pull out my Mountaintop. Spike grenades, sticky grenades. Here, I'm gonna pull out my... If I put down my stasis crystals, maybe you can try to get on top of those. There you go. See? You can get out of the map. We did pass by another one, but that's okay. You can get some really nice views of Mars from that out of bounds. Like if you look out, you can see like all of Mars. It's really pretty. Oh, right. Yeah. Yeah. Wink.
Looks like pyramid technology.
What's it doing on Savathun ship? What's it doing on Savathun ship? Never mind. The Titan stasis stuff is really fun. Because I can just do boink. I can do boink. And I can do boink. That is really fun. Just wait till Strand? Yeah, true. I can't wait for my buffs to be... For my melees to be buffed. So I can punch people even harder. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, my hubris. I've been deceased. You're gonna live stream Revenant or do it in your own time? I'm gonna hopefully live stream it. I mean, it comes out in, what, a few more days? So, that'd be fun to stream. Punch. 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 Yeah, I would like to stream Revenant. And when the new dungeon comes out, me and a few buddies have already agreed that we're going to run it together. And I'm very excited to see what the dungeon's going to be. There's a few bits of Destiny content that I have yet to play, actually. Like, I haven't done I've done all the dungeons, but I haven't done all of the raids. Like, I've never done, I think Kingsfall. Gonna do contest mode? Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna do contest mode. But I need to get my light level up, because I'm not even at the current level cap.
No, that's impossible. Is that a ghost? It can't be.
Oink.
Get me closer, Guardian. I have to see. Can't believe it.
Help with raids? Sure. Yeah, I still haven't done, I still haven't done King's Fall, I think it's called.
That right?
The one where you kill Crota's dad, I think.
I can't believe
Never
this.
played that one. Lots of raids I haven't done.
We have to keep going. Oh, Traveler, what has she
Oh,
done to you?
Traveler. Place the banner. Place the banner. Thank you. King's Fall's pretty good? Yeah. It looks cool. I mean, I really like that look of the hive, so I think I would really like it. Where's the witches? Maybe Discord, so you can send me a message if you want to run King's Fall. Okay. Yeah. Where's the... Where are the witches at? I'm excited to play, Minecraft later today, too. I want to see if I can get, like, everyone on. Or at least most people on. Boink. Boink. Yeah, Minecraft's chill. There's a mod pack that we're using that adds a bunch of different eyes that you need to get into the end. So that's been a fun little thing to do. Gives you different eyes for like different parts of the game that you need to do in order to beat it. Like jungle temples and killing the Ocean Monument Guardian, which I did pretty recently. I had never done that before, but it was a good reason to actually do it, because normally I don't feel like there's really too much of a reason to go after the Ocean Monument Guardian, but
What is this place? This doesn't look like a hive throne world.
like yeah. Oh, honored. Yeah.
It's her.
You know what would be a better exotic to run is the one that turns my shield into a bunch of crystals. Because then I could use Tectonic Harvest with it. Yeah. Oh, give me the chest. Give me the chest. Give me the chest. Give me the chest. Yeah. Give me it. I want the chest. Give me the content. Give me. No! No! And then explode. I didn't get a fucking. I didn't get a gun. Mm. You know what would be a really fun exotic weapon is something that acts like the Needler from Halo, where like the damage is not great, but you're not using it for the actual damage of the weapon. You're using it because of the explosion it causes. So kind of like ignitions, I guess.
Guardian, do you read me?
We're here, Ikora. We're back on Mars.
Like a poison explosion.
Savathun's throne world.
I know, we should have checked in. But we had Savathun in our sights. That might have been our only shot at her, and we couldn't miss it.
I understand completely. That's not like Savathun to allow herself to be seen so easily. There's something else. Before we left the ship, we ran into one of her knights. And
It had a ghost, Ikora. Same as any other light bearer.
a ghost. A hive knight with a ghost.
Mm-hmm.
But that means
Yeah, the Needler's my favorite.
Savathun stole the light. But that's impossible, isn't it?
impossible. With Savathun, nothing is impossible.
You know what's funny is she literally didn't even steal it. I mean, if anything, like, it's kind of her right to have. Because she had it first. I think that we should be able to get a hive ghost. Because I want a hive ghost.
Savathun, the Witch Queen. Hive god of cunning and lies.
I've God of cunning and
Legend
lies.
tells she was born on a hostile, far-off planet, where she would have lived a short, uneventful life. If it weren't for the worm familiar that warned of an impending cataclysm. And so, she led her siblings into the depths, where the ancient worm gods offered them immeasurable power in exchange for endless blood tribute. From this, the Hive were born, and countless civilizations were condemned to extinction. For untold ages, they devoured life and light wherever it could be found, facing
This is true. This is true.
until they tried to take on the Guardians.
Just like Cephalon Sai once said, the opposite of a great truth is an even greater truth.
Not out of fear, of course, but out of strategy.
The opposite of a small truth is a lie. The opposite of a great truth is an even greater truth.
Is to join them.
Which is very true.
In her greatest trick yet,
The greatest trick yet.
infiltrated the
She
Vanguard,
infiltrated the Vanguard,
weakening
weakening us from within. And the light as well. Guardian. Guardian. Whether we like it or not, we've entered with a war on the Cabal on Mars. They're touching my cock. Guardian.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Alright, I think that's it for today. I will be back possibly later today or tomorrow. Thank you for joining me, Sylphina. It was very fun. I'm eepy. I want to take a nap. I'm so eepy. Thank you for watching and hanging out. Thank you. Thank you for watching. I love you. Bye.